Good morning, everybody. It's Mike from PC Classic Cars back with another test drive video. Today we are in this 2003 Ford SVT Cobra in Oxford white with 10,500 original miles. Alright, so like I said a second ago, this is a 2003 Ford SVT Cobra. It has 10,586 original miles on it. The Carfax is clean with no accidents, no damage ever reported. The miles are true. We actually got this from my business partner, one of his buddies over about 25 miles away from us. So this was a local car to us here in Texas. And as far as Cobras go, outside of a black one, I think white is one of the best colors on these cars. The Oxford white looks excellent. The paint is very, very nice. And this car has had some really tasteful mods. Generally, I'm a guy that likes these cars bone stock. But if someone's going to do some mods to them, you can kind of take them too far and turn them into a race car really quick. This one's got some really nice, tasteful mods. For example, it's got an upgraded pulley on it. It's got a chip. It's got a tune. It's got Bassani mufflers with full exhaust. Obviously, it's got the 18-inch wheels, which are killer with the white. It also has caster camber plates and subframe connectors. So again, all of the stuff that was done is really tasteful, and it's very, very clean and well done. We have a large folder of original paperwork, some ownership history on the car as well, mechanical receipts, the SVT cert, the window sticker. So all of your paperwork trail is great on this car as well. It's in a nice folder that will go with the car. As far as the mechanical power that it's making, I do have a couple earlier dyno sheets back when it showed the car made like low fours, and then I do have some more receipts where they did more work to the car, but I don't have a dyno sheet for that. There's handwritten notes that say the car makes 480 horse to the rear wheels and 488 foot-pounds of torque. Again, I don't have a dyno sheet that shows that. That's just kind of the handwritten notes from the shop. But driving the car, it's definitely all there, but I can't 100% verify what the actual power is, just due to the fact that I don't have a dyno sheet for those last numbers. But driving the car, it definitely feels like it's making right at what they said it's making to the wheels. It's a stout car. It'll get away from you quick. On the interior, extremely clean, mostly original interior. The driver's seat that always gets wear, this one's very nice. You have your A-pillar gauges over here. You have an aftermarket Pioneer stereo that's got Bluetooth where you can hook your phone up to it. And then there's also a little tastefully done USB charger here for your iPhone right in the center of the console that comes up through that little piece of plastic there. So that's really nice. All of your gauges, all of your lights, the heat, the AC, parking brake, pretty much everything from the front to the back on this Cobra works like it should. We'll let this traffic go a little bit so we can kind of get in the throttle. I won't get too aggressive with it just because, again, this car could get away from you really, really quick. Another cool thing, again, when people do some modifications on these, if you go too far, then people are starting pulling AC off of them, and AC's not working right. The air on this car is ice cold. Without getting crazy into the throttle, this car drives like a stock Cobra. Again, it's a 10,000 mile car, and it performs awesome. Obviously, when you get into the power, it's going to have quite a bit more than what it would have had when it was stock. But again, just like I've said 3 or 4 times now, just a tastefully modified Cobra. The Bassani mufflers sound really good on these cars too. And that was just barely getting into the throttle, not really getting over about 4,000 or so RPMs, and the car pulls really, really hard. just a really impressive car to drive. And again, right now we're cruising at 60, set the cruise, and you're ready to go. But if you want to get in the throttle, it's definitely got enough power to do everything that you're going to want it to do. And I was short shifting there. We barely really even got into the throttle. Just wanted to give you all a little bit of the sound. Gotta love the SVT Cobra supercharged whine. It's one of the coolest things about these Terminator Cobras is just how they sound. That's a cool combo with the Bassani mufflers and the exhaust that is on this car. Sometimes you get like the Borla attack mufflers and all you hear is the exhaust. This one's got that combo where you're still in the throttle and you can hear the supercharger whine, but you hear your exhaust as well, so it's a really cool combo. Underneath is spotless. The floors are excellent. The bottom side, front to back, obviously you have your subframe connectors, which you guys can see in the photos. But the underneath of this car is great with no issues whatsoever. $10,590 miles. Dash is really clean. Headliner, visors, all that stuff is excellent. Doesn't look like anyone's ever even sat in the back seat. Then you have your 3 buttons underneath the radio there that all work. One of them is the traction control. You can kick on and off. You have your radio or your factory heat and AC controls up there as well. We do have the original wheels that will go with this car and a box of some of the original parts. It does have a aftermarket throttle body and a K&N cold air intake on it. So we do have some of those miscellaneous original parts that will go with the car if someone wants them. Testing out the suspension, again, with all the stuff done, it's going to perform excellent going down this bumpy road. These cars just drive so nice. The suspension on these when they were new was great. No issues, no sounds, nothing weird, no shakes, just a great driving car. All of your glass is in excellent shape. Your power windows and your locks, also your mirrors, all that stuff works like it should. The windows roll up and down like they should. The windshield is really clean and nice. The back glass is very clean and nice as well. So no issues with any of the glass. The car front to back shows like a 10, 11,000 mile car should. Let y'all hear that exhaust a little bit more. If y'all watch our videos, you know that I love these cars. I love the 03, 04 Mach 1s. But when I get a Cobra in, obviously these are the pinnacle of that body style for the Mustang in the early 2000s. These are some of my favorite Fords across the board, old cars, new cars. These Terminator Cobras are just some of my favorite cars that we get. All my personal cars are black. My next favorite color is going to be white on most everything. These Cobras in particular, the Oxford White is a fantastic color on these. Man, this car just sounds so good. Absolutely just love this car. I've said it like 3 or 4 times now. Just one of my favorite Cobras that we've had rolling through the shop. I do a lot of bone stock ones. I do a lot of them that have just some minor mods. This one has a few more mods than I normally would get, but being that it was a local car to me, we knew some of the history on it and just how clean this is. And then once the car got here, just all of the paperwork on all the stuff that's been done, it's just got a great paperwork history that goes with the car, so that always helps with it as well. And it's nice to get in something that's got some mild mods in it too. Just cars that make a lot of power like this are fun to drive. But I will say, if you haven't driven something like this and you get in something that's 450, 500 horse to the rear tires, it definitely can get away from you quick. So overall feel, excellent Cobra, one of my favorite ones that we've ever had here at the shop. Drives like a brand new car. As always, y'all, I appreciate you stopping in to watch another one of my test drive videos. If there's ever anything else that you want to see, have comments, concerns, questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment on the YouTube channel. You can call or text us directly at 903-820-1019. Check us out at pcclassiccars.com. We are also across all social platforms. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. And we will see you guys on the next test drive video. Thanks again for stopping in. We got 2 days in a row here where it's not 105 degrees, so that's nice. We got a little cloud cover today. Good morning to take the Cobra out for a test drive.